Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess.
And a chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Belletti. Vieira. Rijkaard. And it's Cruyff. Lahm demonstrating his defensive quality there. Vieira. Adrian. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Inzaghi, and this is Batistuta, and it's Beckham. And this is Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! Rijkaard gets it clear. Johor Darul Tazim leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard, who does have an assist to his name. Platini looking to be a menace in the final third. Johor Darul Tazim currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's on his own! And that is expertly dealt with. And it's been hooked away. Belletti. That is ended up in no man's land. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Impressive jump! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Johor Darul Tazim are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rijkaard, out towards the flank. Platini. Filippo Inzaghi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
To Batistuta. It's played through for him. Showing good feet. Lahm has the space to scheme. Rijkaard clears. Arsenal have it back and can go again. And it's De Bruyne. He's gone for goal! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Referee's given a throw. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, it's played into the area.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Platini. Knocks it into space. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, Red, nice interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Pull it. Adriano looking understandably. Adriano! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Hullet. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Cantona.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this is Adriano. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He'll fancy himself from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Platini! And it's Vieira. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Johor Tazim looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running. Nice sequence of passes, this. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's found a way past. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a nicely shaped ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Getting up there! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Guti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, again, there's no way through. Adriano. Cruyff. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Nicely shaped ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He is through here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Maldini clears it away.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Beckham with the short one. Look at the space here. Great challenge, time to perfection.
The perfect tackle, he's been superb.
Johor Tazim are looking to go forward now. He won't be happy with that one. Cannavaro. Vieira. Can he get it through? Guti. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Cantona picks up big chance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nice control. Adriano. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Inzaghi receives it in a good position here. Not the most accurate pass. Cruyff. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Cruyff. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Belletti. Here's Cannavaro. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Platini. Lovely pass, but can he get... And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Roberto Carlos turns back here, probably the best option. That's destined for the flank. No way through. And here's Inzaghi.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Quality ball. Tries to play it through. That's put paid to the danger. Looking for the run. And that is well cleared. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Knocks it out wide. Oh no, what has happened here? Arsenal claiming a corner and the referee concurs. Corner number 2 then.
Substitutions taking place.
Beckham falls short. And here's Beckham. Oh, that's nice. In towards the back stick.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
There
It's
will be
come to
1
nothing.
minute added time.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space.
And there goes the final whistle. Johor Darul Ta'zim are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Schmeichel is there to clear. Now that's well seen too. Oh, they can break here. Rijkaard. Ferdinand. Tries to pass it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hangs in across. Only partially clear. And smartly reclaimed. He would have been quick to recover this. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, can they get him away? Robson, Vitinha, Robson, aimed beyond the defence. Panucci, takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Panucci. Now it's Pele. Foot in. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's only two. Vieira! Same again, same outcome.
Johor Darul Tazim really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, good spread. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's an imaginative pass. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he spark a counter here? Overhit and out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Pele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Ibrahimovic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Pele. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Platini. Puyol. Ibrahimovic.
Johor Darul Tazim truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And now they can clear their lines. Stood up well to him there. Good running, strong and purposeful. That has been cut short.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Vieira has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Johor Darul Tazim trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And pull it! And that's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And a header! Nearly, but not quite.
Adriano is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Tanucci has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And it's Michel Platini. Vieira looking to play him in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And this is Pele. Probing pass. Oh, super find. Not a hint of offside. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rijkaard. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Johor Darul Tazim
Adriano.
choosing to make the first change.
Vieira.
Manchester United
Number
leading
24.
now.
Johan Cruyff.
Belletti.
Coming on the field. Number 9.
Truthfully, it was hard to
Messi.
see any better
Number
outcome
10.
there.
Pele. Number 13.
It's a searching pass. Chips it through. And the ball is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
Johor Darul Tazim do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Played in by Gerrard.
What a letdown when you've got...
Getting up there! And that's a sharp finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Johor Darul Tazim dragged themselves back again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's picked his way through. And he's there to get it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. They'll have one final crack at it. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Cannavaro. Number 22,
Messi is firing after that one.
Coming on the field, number
And it's
15,
Belletti.
Janachelles. Number 6, William.
And here's Platini.
Substitution in
Platini
progress.
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Point-blank header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Played into space.
Johor Darul Tazim really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just 5 minutes left. Collier, Gattuso, Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Michel Platini. Pull it. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's got
Added
away.
minute has been indicated.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Platini. And this is Messi. Platini. Knocks it into space.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Not the most accurate pass. He's going for goal! There was plenty of power on that. Neymar, this is promising. In with the challenge. The end, time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. sounds the whistle. Hugo Lloris, Jim, undoubtedly one of France's best ever, and surely one of the most dependable pairs of hands there've been.
Yeah, and he's been playing at the top level from a very young age, and the qualities that got him there have continued to serve him really well.
Is there a sense in which he belongs to a sort of older generation of keepers?
Well, I think he bridges the gap between the new and the old. He's certainly quick off the mark and commands his box, a bit like a sweeper. But it's fair to say, too,
Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bragantino with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Johor Tazim are looking to go forward now. Tacho calmly anticipates. Now, can they get him away? Vieira couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. Lloris gets it away. Can he get it through? Olise is wide and looking to get onto this. He's onside. De Bruyne!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that is a nice... He's had a shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
PK. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well cleared. Belletti. Johor Tazim yet to have an attempt on goal. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. And here's Hullet. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Mbappe.
That's going in strongly.
Belletti. Alaba. And he's being shifted off it. Over to the right flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hullet. Oh, now he can run away with it. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's been cut out, well played. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a cute ball. And he's there to clear it. Great vision. Cute ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kimmich. Olise powering forward here. Olise going face... Could be danger here! Kimmich. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Cruyff. Olise.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. That is good strength. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He steps in, and that's the end of that. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Now that's a lovely exchange. Olise. Alaba is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Spread to the right. Oh, no joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's picked it up out wide. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Just a quick announcement, it is now
Well, it's been a
time for
half
our
that hasn't
special
lacked
lottery.
suspense or
Please grab the
intrigue.
tickets you were
It's
given
only
when
lacked
walking
goals.
through the gates.
0-0 at the break.
Substitution.
So right back into the action. So neither side has yet broken through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lovely feet.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
There's the shot! And it's in! It is an explosive start to the second half.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Bragantino have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Hullet. And that's another good win of the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
This looks promising. Hullet being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Real chance! It's fallen kindly here. Well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich. Platini. Vieira. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Hullet. And there's green grass ahead of him. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Adriano knocks it into space. He's having a shot! And there's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't fade.
And the shot! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So we have movement on both benches. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus.
Oh, great leap! And he hits the net! It was an absolute certainty. He just had to. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Now this could be a chance. Cleared away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Platini with a real chance here. Platini!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bragantino have the chance to go the other way. Tries to pass it through. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And a truly agonising miss.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's Haaland! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Johor Tazim now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Yaya Toure. Gerrard, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Anderson, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Haaland running with intent. And he's running through. Foot in. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Mahrez is standing over this one. Mahrez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Pass somewhat off target. Trossard. And here's Haaland. Shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Not too much more here. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Johor Tazim have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Just a quick request today.
Haaland claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Olise has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Olise with the short one. Olise, aimed at the far side. Terrific effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Vieira. Berger. Now this could be a chance. Can he get it through? Vieira. Cruyff. And now the breakaway. Adriano. And he is dashing away. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Camavinga gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Johor Tazim so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's a searching pass. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found some space. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. And it's Berger. For Messi. Chouameni. And it's Dembele. Great vision. And this is Chef. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. It's their second corner of the game. Olise plays it short. Bullet. Johor Tazim are looking to go forward now. Pacho. And it's Chouameni. Now Van Dijk. Chouameni. Maldini. Now he's off and running. Great defending, strong and determined. Berger. Can he get on the end of this? Berger is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Olise tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Adriano. Now it's Platini. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! He's scored! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Johor Tazim have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Shevchenko. Shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Manchester United restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Shevchenko is in a really good position out wide. That is lovely. And it's Messi. Look at the space here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Messi. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
There will be 1 minute at
And
a
here's
time.
Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Johor Darul Tazim present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A lot hinges on this one. And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Chouameni, Berger. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Piqué. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been cut short. Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Chouameni. Olise. Threads one in. Maldini. That has not gone well. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi, who's set up one goal so far, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marked.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, it's Dembele. That pass has been well intercepted. Tchouaméni. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. He's in a great position here. He's had it taken off him.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball. That's going in strongly.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Adriano. Number 24, Johan Cruyff.
Gerrard makes the interception.
22,
He's got away.
Piqué. Number 5, Rijkaard.
That's going to go a long way.
Number 4, Vieira. Coming on the
And
field.
it's Berger.
Number 20,
Martinelli.
Erling Haaland. Number 10, Pele. Number 6, William
Ferran Torres!
Number 42, Toure. Number 13, Gerrard. Substitution.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Platini. Oh, good-looking ball. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Camavinga receives it in a wide position. Tchouaméni. Martinelli. Looking for the run. Good read, needed to be. And that is well cleared. Haaland. Gerrard. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he hits the net. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Mbappe!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Molina. Strokes it back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Haaland. Tchouaméni. Now Trossard. Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Berger. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having...
There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Johor Darul Tazim played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. We're up and running then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And the counter is on. The ball looks a good one. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. Beckenbauer. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Roberto Baggio. Piqué can get it clear. Nicked it back promptly. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Ronaldo is onto this. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Here comes impressive jump. Goal! Corinthians! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's found some space. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vieira. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Platini. Oh, that's neat. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there. they've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Adriano! And that's a sharp finish. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hullet. Great defending, strong and determined. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Roberto Baggio getting up there! Goal! Corinthians! And they get themselves in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Corinthians have their lead. Now it's Hullet. And this is Hazard. He's shifting through the kit. Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. And that would have been some goal.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
He can run onto that. Rudiger getting this one clear. Vitinha. Hazard.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's destined for the flank. He's found a way through. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's there to get it away. Belletti. Johor Darul Tazim are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Adriano. Platini quietly revving up. Well, they've got it again. Oh, good ball! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that... And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Hullet with the short one. Hullet. Hullet! Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer. And it's Vitinha.
Foram indicados 2
Yeah.
minutos de acréscimo.
And here's the chance to counter. Nuno Mendes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hullet.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hullet. Now it's Hullet. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Camisa 7.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back underway.
Johor Darul Tazim can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rafael Varane. Schneider. Corinthians are looking to break at pace. That's been cut out, well played. Cruyff. Rijkaard. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Driving on and making good progress. He's picked his way through. Can he get it through? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Gullit. And here's Cruyff. And he's quick to snatch it back. The ball has bounced loose now.
Johor Tazim really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
And he's lost his man here. And it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. He's got away. Vieira is there to clear. Kaká picked out brilliantly. So much time and space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Adriano. Looking tidy in possession here. He's in a good position here, and he's managed to get free. Maldini can clear it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Vitinha. Platini.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Schneider.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Ronaldinho. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
It's their second corner of the game.
Camisa 6. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 10. Teremos uma substituição.
They've played it short. Johor Tazim have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. He's well positioned here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Nedved. Mendes has the space to scheme. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here. Goes for a shot! And that's in! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Corinthians now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Yaya Toure. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's run loose here. Kaká. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Belletti. That's good running with the ball. Driving through the middle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance, surely! Beckenbauer, Schneider, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the shot! It's a goal! He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's an imaginative pass. Ronaldinho looking to receive it in space. Platini now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's that, the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled
welcome
out
to
all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another, he'll contribute to the scoring of the goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets...
Gets his head on it! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk. Khan. And that is out of play. And he's had it nicked away. Platini. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, well measured. Gullit picks it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Diaz. It's come to nothing. That pass has been well intercepted. Gullit is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he welcomes it in. And Berbatov! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yamal. And this is Berbatov. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Maldini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Berbatov.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Bellingham. Yamal. Johor Tazim leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Adriano. Now it's Platini. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Belletti. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Platini is in a really good position out wide. And here's Gullit. Gullit is flagged offside. Kimmich. Now it's Berbatov. And it's Bellingham. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cruyff. He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. Gullit. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, super find. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Johor Tazim
Have themselves a chance from the spot.
the chance to pull further clear. Golden opportunity wasted.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Plenty goes for a shot. It's in. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Johor Tazim are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Pull it. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Looking for the run. And it's Gerrard. He's in plenty of space here.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a sharp pass. Platini.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Threads one in. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. Cruyff's cross. Over to the right flank. Berbatov. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Yamal. So, a temporary halt to the action. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Today's match day programs are
Johor
available from stands
Tazim
located
are
by
heading
the
into the
gates.
break very
I'm sure
happy
they'll
with how
make
it's gone so
fine
far.
souvenirs.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Pinches it off him. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Rijkaard. Bullet has found the net here, of course. Now it's Platini.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Platini. And this is Bullet. And a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the...
There's the shot! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
A case now of complete control. Played into the box. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Gerrard. Now it's Berbatov. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Platini. Yamal. Foot in. And it's Hullet. And this is Adriano.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. That's going wide left. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Berbatov.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Defending of the desperate variety. Bellingham. And this is Berbatov. Cruyff. Bullet. Now it's Platini. He's got away. Driving through the middle. Nice control. And this is Gullit. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schlotterbeck. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Decent chance! It's a goal! They are playing them off the park. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Johor Darul Tazim are having a ball here. Gerrard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Knocks it into space. He can run onto that. Gerrard! And he's hit it too high.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
11, Gullit. Number 17, Platini.
The pressing's intense,
22,
and it's paid off.
Piqué. Number 19, Cannavaro. Coming on the field, number 8.
That's been intercepted.
Neymar.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele.
Rijkaard.
Number 9, Messi. Number 6.
And this is Pele.
Number 15.
McAllister.
Demichelis.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Cruyff. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Dani Olmo. And that is a little undercooked. Messi wants to run onto this. Schlotterbeck. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dani Olmo. And this is Berbatov. Pele, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for genuine comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Johor Darul Tazim are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Look, that might have been telegraphed, but it's superb awareness.
And that will be the final act. Johor Darul Tazim, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such...